Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Kim in the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia. And I just finished uploading from the last video the book, just a synopsis of the 4 agreements that I told you about. That's an amazing book, and also my referral link to Fiverr. So if you were on my last broadcast and you liked the story that I told and you wanted to follow up on some of the things that I shared, I look in the comments because I put it there, and I also put it in the comments of this video down below on the YouTube channel. What's going on, Miss Q? Happy New Year. So guys, in this video, what I want to do is share with you why I did not pay off my car. Hold on one second. Why I didn't pay off my car. Where's my water? Oh, it's right here, right in front of my face. Why I didn't pay off my car, even though I have the cash to do so. Thank you, Lord. Good looking out. Y'all been drinking your water today? Please say yes. Water is life. Unless you add electricity to it, like my son said. He's smart. But all right, so guys, listen. Let me tell you something. So for those of you who do not know the whole entire backstory, here's the deal, like with my vehicle. Life is so interesting, isn't it? So in July of 2018, my divorce was finalized. Literally 2 weeks after the divorce was finalized and I moved to Savannah from Atlanta, the car broke down. The car that the judge awarded me broke down. And I was like, are you kidding me? As if I don't have enough going on. Now, for any of you who've been through a divorce, you do know that if your affairs are really, really not in order, like it can be financially devastating when you divvy up that debt and you get some and he gets some and you're just like, what the? And it was financially devastating for me. So I spent a year without a car. That's right. There's a period of time where in every video I'm in my bounce boots. And I'm like, hey y'all, I'm just getting my steps in my bounce boots. Well, that was true, but I was also in my bounce boots all the time because I ain't had no car. My bounce boots was how I got around. I was bouncing all around Pablo. All right, y'all didn't know that. You didn't need to know that, right? What do I tell you all the time? If you're a part of my team, you don't tell people what you're going through while you're going through it. You tell them what you're going through once you've gone through it, right? Now, it's not a pity party, right? It's a celebratory. It's like, oh, I didn't know you were going through that. And you're like, yes, all right? So I spent a year without a car. Fast forward, business picks up. I'm like, okay. Went on a trip to the Bahamas, and I had to fly from Pula to Atlanta to go to the Bahamas. So I knew when I got to Atlanta, I said, now we're gonna rent a car and drive to Atlanta, but I'm gonna drive my own car back. Now I don't know how I'm gonna get this car because my credit was still shot, y'all. Still shot. But I was able to get a car June of 2019. Okay? Went to CarMax, got me my car. Shout out to the guy in Lawrenceville, took care of me. It literally, it's taken me longer to get Popeye's chicken than it took me to get that car. Okay? It was a super fast process. The process was so fast. I remember the girl asking me, and y'all know I'm a rambler, I'm sorry, but I want y'all to understand that if you're in a place of trouble right now, it don't last always. That's why I'm giving you this backstory. Then I'm going to get to why I haven't paid off my car, even though I can't. So when I remember when I was like doing the exit paperwork, whatever, the girl was like, so what color is your car? And I was like, gold? It's silver, y'all. That's how fast the process. That's how I saw it. I knew it. I wasn't concerned about superficial things like the color, but she was like, you don't know what color? I said, no, I guess we'll find out. And she was like, yeah, after they wash it up. And then I was like, oh, I love it. Like I'd never seen it before. So anywho, right? I'm working my business, cleaning up my credit. I'm working my business, cleaning up my credit, right? And I'm stashing my cash, making sales, not blowing it all, reinvesting back into my business, stashing my cash. And then all of a sudden I look up and I have what used to be my year's salary at the college in my commission portal. Now I've been spending money in addition to that. So to have saved what used to cost me, what used to take me a year to earn, I was blown away. Now immediately I was like, I'm going to pay off my car. But then something said, wait, It's always good to have liquid cash, right? So something said, wait. And I'm so happy I did, because I did pay down all my divorce debt, shot that credit score on up. And then as I was looking into credit stuff, because it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you save, it's how much money you multiply, right? It's those things. Oh, hold on one second. Let me put my charger. Hold on, Instagram. You about to die. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So, bam. Got Instagram back. So, as I was looking into credit stuff, that's when I found my recession-proof family, okay? And my recession-proof family put me on game. Guys, this is why you cannot, lean not on your own understanding. Because while it sounds good in theory to have a whole bunch of cash just sitting in an account, if it's just sitting there and it's not working for you, that's not a smart move. That's not a smart move, right? And while it sounds good in theory to pay off a car cash, depending on who you are, that's not a smart move, okay? That is not a smart move. If you are a person who likes the options that money give you, and you want your money to go a long way, and you want to milk every dollar for what it can give you, it's not a smart move to pay off the car cash. So let me tell you what I did instead. I have enough money to pay off my car twice. Let me tell you what I did instead, though. So what the recession-proof family has taught me is you need to leverage everything as much as you can. So instead of paying off my car cash, what I did instead was I refinanced my car in December 2020. So I refinanced my car. Now, originally it was financed through CarMax. Don't judge me. I know in-house financing is more expensive. I was just happy to get approved on self-employment, because you know too, when you're self-employed, you can have a harder time acquiring things. When you don't have a W-2, right? When you don't have a boss for them to call, a place of, it can be harder. But luckily, I was able to show my bank statements, and my cash flow was good enough that they felt comfortable, even with zero down. Now, that I paid in the interest rate, but hey, you can't win them all. So I was like, okay, bet. So I'm not going to pay the car cash. I need to get a better rate. So I was able to refinance, and my rate was okay, but it definitely could have been better. So I refinanced in December. And the good thing is instead of being with CarMax, because I had somebody source vet programs for me, I went to a broker, and they looked at all my options. I didn't do it myself, going from place to place to place to place. So that guy was like, hey, we found somebody for you. It happened to be a credit union. Now this is huge, because I'm in the process right now with building as many bank relationships as possible. Oh, hey, Marsha Esther. She said, always great shares. Thank you, my sister. You're welcome. Thank you for tapping in, sis, and getting this information. Because you know what? If the tree fall in the forest, does anybody hear it? Right? If I'm out here sharing the good news, but ain't nobody listening, then it's right? So thank you for showing up. So going back to the story, I'm in the process right now with building as many relationships with banks, especially smaller credit unions and local and regional banks as possible, because Recession Proof has taught me you get your personal credit right so that you can parlay. Hold on. Sorry about my alarms. You get your personal credit right, and then you work on building your business credit, which is a whole nother beast in of itself. And the best way to do that is going to be to do that with smaller banks. So when I heard that I was going with that they were going with not just a lender but a credit union, I was like, what? Getting two things done for the price of one? What? Okay. And I shared this with my team, because y'all know I have a section of my team that I call the Credit Crushers. So when we make our commissions in our MLM pyramid scheme, I teach them, don't just go out there and get some name brand thing that, now you're back at square one. You don't have any money. No, take that money and grow that money, multiply that money, save that money, do wise things with that money. So the Credit Crushers crew has already heard this story, but I didn't go into as much detail. So I'm going into it with you all, right? Now I'm a part of a credit union. Bring. Awesome. And I'm saving more than $100 per month on my car note. I'm on my car note. Bling. Awesome. Now what? So what, Kim? $100 is not really that much money. And you got another credit union. However, here's what you got to realize. If I had paid my car note off early, it would have closed out that CarMax account, which means I would have had one less credit line on my credit report. I just told you my credit was jacked up after the divorce. So now I'm in the process of, I'm like a credit baby. I'm like a credit baby. So I'm establishing new credit. So I don't need to have a line that is closed and not replaced. So now I have the CarMax line closed with a wonderful, impeccable history, and a new line opened with that credit union. So I got a relationship. I'm increasing my credit. I'm helping my credit profile, and I'm also saving money on the car note. How can I further maximize these savings though? Recession-proof family to the rescue. So one of the things that they teach us to do is to definitely look at like rewards and perks and things of that nature. You guys know that for Christmas, one of my Christmas gifts to myself was that I went to a luxury boutique hotel in Atlanta. It's normally like almost $200 a night. I paid $20 a night. Why? How, pray tell? Because of this thing right here. Hotels.com. Hotels.com card. I love this card. I love this card. Now, the Hotels.com card, and I know y'all like, I got a house, I don't need a hotel. Okay, girl, that's you. But I like staying in nice hotels. Even if I have even if somebody stays in a city where I know and I don't have to stay there, I like staying in different environments, seeing different people. My future husband could be in the elevator of one of those boutique hotels. Yes. Okay. You just never know, right? So, but I want to mitigate that cost, right? And my son loves to do it too. He's like, oh, this place is nice, mommy. Can we live here? No. We can live here for 2 days. But that's what I do, right? So with the Hotels.com card, every time you swipe, every dollar equals a point. And when you get a certain number of points, then you get a stamp. And when you get a certain number of stamps, then you get free nights, right? Then you can redeem those nights to drop down the cost of all of the hotels in their directory. That's how I stayed at that hotel for $20, okay? The Curio Collection, the Camera Hotel downtown in Atlanta, okay? With a view overlooking the Ferris wheel. Gorgeous, right? And they treated me so lovely. If y'all didn't see that video, look it up on my YouTube channel. BetterBodyCrew, Candler Hotel, all right? So, how do you pay? But Kim, you can't pay your car note with a credit card. Or can you? So the recession-proof family told me about this thing called Plastiq, right? Plastiq, Plastiq, right? And it allows you to pay your mortgage. It allows you to pay your car note. It allows you to pay your student loans, things that you normally wouldn't be able to pay with a credit card. Basically, like your biggest bills that you would want to put on a card so that you could get the most points, the most rewards. Plastiq. I'll put my referral code down below. Is that the right name of the hotel? Yeah, it's Candler Hotel, Curio Collection, downtown Atlanta. So, I'll put, let me write this down. I'll put a link to it down below. Okay? So, now, I set up my Plastiq account. And so now when I pay my car note, that is now financed through my credit union, where I save $100 for, I will also be paying with my Hotels.com card through Plastiq. So look what your girl doing. Do you see now why I didn't pay off my car note in cash? And I still have the cash there, right? But do you see now why I didn't pay off my car note? I need that credit line history in order to build up my credit portfolio, because it's not just about the score. My score is good. But it's not just about the score. It's about the credit mix. It's about your overall portfolio. Do you? Because some of y'all want a house. And you're saying, God, please give me a house. Please give me a house. Please give me a house. Listen, that's not how God works, okay? God is like, listen, I've outfitted you with a competent mind, a sound mind, and the internet, the Googler, and things, resources, people that you can go to use to figure out how to get everything you want. But you've got to put it in the work. God is not a genie in the Bible, right? So do you know, like, if you play your cards right and you learn about this stuff and you learn about a good credit mix and you get your credit up high so that you get that interest rate down low, you can get more house with the same amount of money. Hello. One of the most most expensive things in the world you can do is the decision to not just stay, but remain broke. Being broke is expensive. It's expensive in missed opportunities. It's expensive in interest rates. It's expensive in loss of access. Do you see now why I didn't pay off my car note in cash? Even though I have the cash to do so. And where'd you get the cash from, Kim? My little handy dandy pyramid scheme. Yeah. You know this. Kim, how's your little tea business going? It's going all right. Appreciate you for asking. Yeah. I'm the little engine that could. Y'all crack me up. But I'm telling y'all right now, the reason why I'm succeeding in this business and my, angle for getting other people to succeed is not for you to flex and floss and stunt like you got something. Not, what do they say? Fake it till you make it. No, screw that. Why not just make it? All the energy you put it into faking it, put it into actually making it. How about that? The money that you make, you should make it multiply. You should make it go as long, as far as it possibly can. Learn these little tips and tricks and they will be totally life-changing. Does that make sense to you? Right? And there's so many other things in recession proof, because when I get my house, I don't plan on getting it in my name. Y'all ain't going to come to my county looking up my name, finding out where I live. Oh, hell no. But some of y'all crazy on the internet. I'm getting into the trust. So try that. The people in the recession proof community, they got their cars in their business name. They got their house in trust. They control everything and own nothing. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care about just getting it. It's how I get it this matters the most to me right now. Bloop. I'm in my 40s. I'm not in my 20s. So I'm navigating life in a different way now. And I really, really strongly suggest you do too. All right? And it's going to be easier when you connect yourself with the right people. There is no way on God's green earth that I don't have enough time as a divorced single mom. My son is sitting right here. I don't have enough time to research all of this stuff on my own. Yes, there's the Googler. Yes, there's YouTube, but I've tried that before. I'll go there and I'll type in one thing. Hey, how do I pay my car note with a credit card and maximize my rewards? And next thing you know, I'm looking at, people falling down on steps, epic fails or something. Or I'm watching just hilarious compilations. Because the deep dark hole of the YouTube nothingness has led me astray. Y'all know I got the attention span of a fly, so I can't do things like that. But if I plug myself into a community of people who keep me focused and are like, oh, why don't you do this? Oh, where's the link for that? Oh, here you go. You can use my guy. You can use my girl. What? Thank you, sis. Thank you, bruh. No problem, fam. What? Say whoa. It gets so much easier. The Bible talks about connections all day long. It says a fool. Now, I don't know what the scripture is because I'm not that good at Bible scriptures. But it says something about people hanging around with fools. And it talks a lot about what a wise man does. And I know the parable of the talents. Yes, honey, I know the parable of the talents. See, some of y'all want to be, but I know God wants me to be a millionaire. Yes, he does. But if he can't trust you with a dang on $600 stimulus, if you can't make a $600 stimulus multiply, come on now, sis. Come on now, bruh. Let's not do this. Come on, sis. If you can't multiply 600, why would he give you like 6,000? Or 60,000 or 600,000 or $1 million? Okay. All right. So I hope you found this helpful. I will be dropping the links down below. Tell me if I missed anything else, but I will come back and drop the link down below to the Candler Hotel where I say I highly recommend it. It was awesome. I love that place. I'll also drop my Plastiq referral link down below, and I think that's it. All right. So let me know if you found this helpful. Are any of you planning on getting homes, cars this year? Did you know about any of these things I talked about? The hotels.com card, Plastiq, right? Credit unions, business credit. Because I'm telling y'all, one of the biggest turning points in my business, one of the largest turning points in my business was when I got a capital loan, and I used that. I injected that to increase my inventory. Like, I don't care how good your business is, right? You can look at Shark Tank if you don't believe me. You have very, very highly competent people with great products and services and a business models that works. But what often suffocates the business is a lack of capital. Therefore, they can't scale. They can't grow. Like, people have, what do they call them? Orders out here that need to be fulfilled, but because they can't fulfill them, that's often why they come to Shark Tank, right? So if you have a business, and by the way, for those of you who are in my company or any company like my company, here's like a, light bulb moment for you. You have a business. It's actually a real business. I know you didn't know that, but it is. So if you have a business, right, and you're running your business correctly, at some point, your customer database is going to get a little larger if you're consistent and persistent. If you don't grow weary and weak, right? Your customer database is going to get a little larger, and you're going to need to meet their need. That's where the capital come in. So when I had my Square store and I was running sales, then I was like, bam, 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 bam. All right, I'm just in a phase of focus, season of separation. I put my nose down and went to work in my pyramid scheme, right? And I'm getting these customers in Square. It's like, hey, you got a lot of transactions coming through. Would you like a Square capital loan? We won't check your credit. That sound like magic words to me because my credit was jacked up back then. So yes, I would like a Square capital loan. Click the button, put in some fields. 48 hours later, got a few $1,000s in my bank account. I like it. No, I love it. Right? Took that $1,000, and what did I do? I didn't go buy a Gucci belt now. Didn't go to the Louis Vuitton store now. No. Went to TLC, bought my inventory, and I put that order to flip to work, honey. I took that few $1,000s and okay. And I just do it over and over again. Rinse and repeat. I get paid to do the same thing over and over again. And I've been doing it now for 5 years, almost 6 years, over and over again. That is why now my TLC business, I make much more money doing so much less than I did in 2015. See? So while the money comes in, because I built that pipeline, remember, parable of the pipeline. Let me write that down. I'm going to put that down here for you too. Parable of the pipeline. You got 10 minutes? Watch a parable of the pipeline. So I built that TLC pipeline, right? So while my money comes in, not just from retail, because it used to only, Marsha said, teach sis, teach. It used to only be retail, right? Just me. The weight of my whole TLC business was on me. Then I built a team. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all want people to join you? You know when people will join you? When they see that you're doing something. So build your retail on your own. Get your money up. Start winning prizes. Start winning trips. Start having some money come in. Enough money to make a difference in your lifestyle, to where people can see it. And now they'll say, will you tell me about your little pyramid scheme thing? And then you can say, gladly. And then they'll join you. So now you not only got the retail, now you got the residual, right? Now you got the residual. Shout out to my girl, J Baby, who hit her G5 bonus. And guess what? Because she hit her, J Baby is a grandmother. Told me she wasn't good with technology. Told me all the reasons why she wouldn't do well in the business. When she was finished, I said, are you done? Now let's get to work. Fast forward a few years later, J Baby just hit G5, got her bonus, and because I'm her sponsor, I got a matching bonus. Come on now. You have to, look, I'll earn your expenses. Kim, I got so many bills. Okay, great. So then go get more income. But it's not enough hours in the day. Great. So then build a team. And get paid on the hours in their day too. I'll earn your income. Your expenses. My bad. I'll earn your expenses. Messed up my own thing. So while the retail comes in now, and while the residual comes in now, right? Because I laid that pipeline. Guess what I'm doing? Now I go and add other income streams into my portfolio. So while I am on the recession-proof conference call, sales are coming through. Oh, that's nice. While I'm in the trade and travel course with my Terry Gioma fam, guess what? Binary just went up. Oh, that's nice. See, there's an order to this stuff, right? But some of y'all, like Ayala Van Zant said, you are out of order. Let me get off this thing, y'all. All right, I still have some more videos to cut. I'm going to upload the Plastiq thing, the Candler Hotel thing, and the parable of the pipeline. If y'all think of anything else that I need to upload that I mentioned in this video, drop it down below. Just remind me politely. Don't be like, you didn't put. Watch your tone. Watch your tone. Even when you're typing, watch your tone. All right. Let me go. I'll see y'all later. Did you find this helpful? I'm happy you watched the whole time. It's cute because I know this was long. But I really do want to help y'all, and I want to be specific so y'all don't get in my inbox and be like, can you? No, I can't. Go back and watch the video. All right. So IG, follow me. Facebook, hit follow, see first, and YouTube. Subscribe and bang the bell to the right ding dong. So every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Bye.